So good afternoon. Namaskar to everyone. You're able to hear me and see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So warm greetings to all the dignitaries on the dais. I'm truly happy to be here to share some of my thoughts in the transformation of, particularly I'm going to focus more on academics, where technical education, how it is transforming in India, and what we should be doing in another 20-25 years to become the leader in the world. First, let me congratulate Somaiya Vidyavihar University and the BharatTech Foundation for putting together this Trio Conclave. Very innovative initiative. And what it means is basically, we try to bring together the people, collaborate, so that, a synergy can be established among academia, research and development, and also industries. So this, if you are able to do this successfully, I think we could be a force to reckon with. Friends, in India, particularly, I'm going to focus on the STEM area of education, science, technology, and engineering, mathematics, where we are reasonably strong. And we have heard the previous speaker talking about the contribution of ICT, IITs together. So academic institutions are basically the hubs of knowledge creation and dissemination. This collaboration between industry, academia, and research and development is a very important for many reasons. Maybe technology transfers, knowledge transfer, innovation, talent development, problem solving, capabilities to both for the industry as well as the academia people in a different context, and in total the economic growth, and as a nation a competitiveness, and as a society for a long-term sustainability. Overall, the collaboration between industry, academia, and R&D is very essential for driving innovation, fostering economic growth, and addressing societal challenges. Friends, I am going to just give you a positive outlook of how Indian technical education is transforming. For those who do not know about All India Council for Technical Education, AICTE, which started as an advisory body in 1945 to then British government, went on to become a regulator in 87. Since then, a lot of water has flown, because as you know, in 80s, a lot of engineering colleges mushroomed in southern part of India. And at that time, it was thought that there's a need for regulating this engineering and management education in the country. And today, AICTE has transformed itself as a facilitator for making Indian students as a 21st century highly skilled professionals, innovators, entrepreneurs, and researchers. I'm going to give you only that part of the activities. So our vision at AICTE is promoting innovation and entrepreneurship, and develop industry academia collaborations, and upgrading the curriculum for the industry needs, and also promote research and development at all our engineering institutions, and not the least, promoting student and faculty startup culture, establishing incubation center and center for excellences. So this, I think we have started well. I'm going to give you the story of how we started at AICTE and how it is progressing well in terms of numbers, and where do we stand and where do we reach by 1947. So some of the very positive, policies of the government of India, whether it is National Education Policy 2020 or the National Credit Framework, or integration and embedding the vocational education, and also creating a new ministry for skill development and entrepreneurship, and National Higher Education Qualification Framework, and also education and skilling in emerging technology areas. And what most is, during COVID, what we learned is how online, digital, and blended learning could be used for progressing education as well as, communicating with all the stakeholders. So at the end, any education here, it is the employability. So how the future work in the context of artificial intelligence coming in, and how is going to look at the employability situation in India, and particularly with soft and life skills, how do we impart into our young people who are very, very large number. To give you the number of statistics, AICTE has close to about 10,000 institutions, out of which 3,600 engineering colleges, another 3,600 diploma colleges, and today largest number of engineering graduates graduate when compared to any part of the world. So today we have close to about 1.25 million engineers graduate. Just to give you statistical numbers, these IITs, we have totally today 23 IITs graduating 15,000 graduate per year, and another 31 NITs graduate 20,000, but all the engineering colleges put them together, it's graduate 1.25 million engineers. The scale is mind-boggling. And there are a lot of quality initiatives taken at AICTE. I don't want to read out all of them. I will leave this slide for a few minutes so that you can look at it. But maybe revision of curriculum, teachers training, FDP, and also inculcation of the Indian knowledge system and innovation activities, and also using technology, for progressing, and also giving it very transparent administration and with less administration. So bringing in multidisciplinary and holistic education into engineering and technical education in the country. That's what the attempts have been done. And even we talked about examination reforms and then evaluation reforms using Parak and Karma. And there is a National Education Technology Forum under Ministry of Education, and which focus on rolling out the National Education Policy Plan with all the University Grants Commission, the AICTE, and many other institutions. So our focus is to shift from cognitive skill to non-cognitive skills, wherein we can make our young people, skilled. So in the area of research and innovation, we have a large number of projects, which is last 10, 15 years, a lot of work has gone in. And AICTE's Idea Labs is one such initiative which I would like to bring it to your notice. And this Idea Labs basically provides, an opportunity for people to hands-on doing some experiments themselves. So totally 107 AICTE Idea Labs are created, and also culture of research and innovation has been brought in these Idea Labs. So first and foremost thing we have asked is these labs have to be kept open 24/7 and all 365 days. And also, as it is not just an additional job to a professor, a full-time, a person, an entrepreneur is being identified with this. And another a very innovative program is our Kapila program, Kalam program for IP literacy and awareness, where innovation, how to file a patent, how to create, create a literacy on the intellectual property for all our engineering and diploma students. So today I can proudly say our AICTE 2.0 portal has more than 1 lakh innovation ideas captured coming from all engineering colleges. Friends, at this moment I would like to take a moment and tell you, see, when IITs have started in 1951 to 61, 5 of them, and the 6th one being the IIT Guwahati, where I was the director. So all these until 2000, these are basically elite engineering colleges. Maybe I can say very clearly that it may be not like ICT, it was more focused on teaching as an institutions. And these, there is a survey actually, Current Science did it in 2003. Then there were 7 IITs. How many research publications come out from these institutions? So if you look at 2003 data, all 7 IITs, by then the Roorkee also became an IIT. There were 7 IITs, all of them, all publications of all these 7 IITs was much, much less than one Indian Institute of Science, where I'm a professor there. So that clearly indicates these IITs were basically a elite teaching institution until 2003. But in last 20 years, these IITs have transformed themselves into institutes of Indian technologies. Okay, I always say this point because there are a lot of innovation activities, research culture has been built in, and research publication. In terms of research publication, IIT Madras alone today in 2023's data clearly shows that it is number one, beating Indian Institute of Science as well in our own country. I'm not even comparing across the world. And many of our institutions have appeared in the international ranking, doing very well, exceedingly well, whether it is IIT Bombay, IIT Delhi, or IIT Kanpur, or IIT Madras. And definitely Indian Institute of Science is also part of that. So these numbers clearly has not just come easily, but what I would like to share with you is, and many of our IIT graduates, still look at lucrative, they get a lucrative packages in their jobs, first jobs, and then first few years, they are not part of the ecosystem of innovation. But what has happened, the transformation, what has happened in our engineering colleges, many of our students, because there is a large number and also dearth of the jobs, so many of them are taking risks. The risk-taking ability of our young people has made them, very successful. And I will show you some of the numbers in a little while. And also you could see that whether it is, successful programs of Government of India, particularly the ISRO or the DRDO or any of the defense-related activities, are also successful, Chandrayaan or Aditya L1. All the majority of the engineering graduates are not from IITs. They're all from AICTE approved institutions from rural part of India. So what I would like to say is there is a lot of talent in rural part of India. We need to actually give an opportunity to them, and I think we can be a force to reckon with if all of them can contribute. That's what AICTE has tried to do, to bringing in the industry, institute collaborations, to enhance their skill assessment, skill enhancement of the young people, and also provide opportunities for creating an opportunity to do research and innovation. We have also provided internship for students, definitely an employability by creating our AICTE internship portal is one of the largest portal, which has 2.2 crore students registered on our portal, with 75,000 companies are offering internship to all the students. So our placement portal, which has been created for rural India, rural colleges, rural engineering colleges, has attracted about 3,500 companies, which is recently 2 months back we have done that, and a large number of young people are able to register there and get the jobs as well. So we also conduct a lot of faculty development programs to upskill our faculty, and there we also provide an opportunity for students to learn self-learning, which is the major activity of the national education policy, wherein we have created as an institutions from the Ministry of Education, 9 institutes put together, created a largest MOOCs platform in the world, which is close to about 10,000 courses are available, which is Swayam. And today we have added all the industry also to be part of that, called Swayam Plus program, where students can take courses online through self-learning and take an exam, get a credit, and transfer those credits to their degree level. Both UGC and AICTE has allowed up to 40% of the courses in engineering and other courses can be taken through self-learning, through the Swayam portal or Swayam Plus portal, or even skill courses are also we are allowing now. Lot of positive changes we brought into our curriculum, and we have also signed large number of MOUs with industries to bring in the faculty development and practicing professor. AICTE's new policy on practicing professor, we would like to also hire assistant professor of practice, associate professor of practice as well, because today's in emerging technologies, a lot of young people are having the expertise in these emerging areas, whether it is cyber security, data science, artificial intelligence. So these young people will have 5 to 10 experience, 5 years or 10 years experience. So if an opportunity is provided, they would come back to teaching and train large number of people. So that's where, AICTE has provided this opportunity of assistant, associate, and full professor of practice, because many of the in the emerging areas we may not find faculty at very senior level to come back to academics and to teach this. So some of the initiatives on innovation, particularly on the entrepreneurial activities, I would like to highlight of AICTE's activity. And we have created a national platform in this as part of the Ministry's Innovation Council is located at AICTE. And we have brought in policy interventions, the 4 pillars, innovative courses and hand-holding also. And we have also carried out our whatever activities we have conducted, an impact assessment from IIT Delhi, and found that this has really changed the way innovation is being understood and practiced at our engineering institutions. Friends, I would like to take this one particular slide shows about innovative initiatives conducted by AICTE at higher education institutions, and also we brought in at schools level. On the left side, for higher education institution Innovation Council, we have created a new program, MBA PG Diploma in Innovation, Entrepreneurship and Venture Development. This is not a regular course. This is a course where students get involved in creating their own startup. It's more of a practical rather than taking courses related to for 2 years program. No, it is not a regular program. So the second is the Kapila. As I already told you, that is the IP literacy. Professor Unnat Pandit is there. Thanks to him. So today, for education institution, the fee for filing patent is very small. This is again worked out jointly between AICTE and the Professor Unnat Pandit and his team. And this has really created a spur in the activities of patent filing. Today, India is the 3rd largest patent filing country in the world. Even though the numbers wise, still we have to catch up with China and America, but we have reached the 3rd position in the patent filing. And even in research publication, we are today stands in 2024, stand 3rd again largest producing country in terms of research publication. This has all happened, because of a lot of initiatives at the Ministry of Education as well as the AICTE and UGC which we have taken. In the school level, we have introduced so that the kids can learn about the innovation activities. We have created school innovation ambassadors. We have trained almost lakhs and lakhs of teachers there as ambassadors, and we have right now actually the innovation development entrepreneurship boot camps are happening across the schools. We have invited from all the school, and it's very happy to tell you that there is a lot of positive vibrations even in our school children on projecting their ideas and converting them to product and processes, and there is a lot of hope. So we have also conducted a series of design thinking and innovation courses, and the materials at school level we have created as a textbook form, thanks to again Ministry of Education School Education Group, where they have supported extensively us to create this material. So YUKTI, just to give you some numbers, YUKTI Innovation and IPR Repository, as I told you, we have created from AICTE innovation activity close to about 6,150 plus companies have been started as a startup. Okay, they are at different levels of TRL technology readiness level. So you can see we had close to about 99,000 ideas, and 38,000 ideas are TRL level 4 to 9, and TRL level 1 to 4 we have 56,000 ideas. It's a very strong pipeline and repository of close to about 1 lakh plus innovations, startups, and 30,000 patents, and built across 1,640 higher education institutions. This is a mind-boggling change happened in last 5 years, ladies and gentlemen. So you can see the distribution of what different technology readiness level technologies have been done. So these are all just not happened because we have continuously engaging our young people in our colleges through Smart India Hackathons. Smart India Hackathon is a religious, sort of a competition, both in software and hardware. at our engineering institution every year. And Honorable Prime Minister participated in every of these events, okay, starting from 2017. So recent one was also very successful with 55,000 ideas. Friends, you can see there how the Smart India Hackathon statistics grow. It's a 7-fold increase in idea submission from the year 2017, and growth in participation of stakeholders, ideas submitted, total participant, and also a lot of female teams are also part of that. And we have also made one female member as part of this 6-member group. So here, students learn how to work collectively, collaboratively, and also multidisciplinary teams. They are not from the same stream of engineering. They will come from many other. Today, we have expanded this to even other colleges, schools. So a lot of multidisciplinary, innovative ideas are coming. Patents-wise, if you look at it, and the Kalam program itself clearly indicates an overall increase of 247% from 2018-19 to 2023. So that's how we have become. So this is thanks to, again, the 80% fee reduction for the educational institution in patent because of the patent amendment rules in 2021. This is also happened to, it's a very, very important contribution. So that clearly shows. So we have also created an IPR curriculum where introduction to intellectual property for UG, foundations of intellectual property for PG, intellectual property and innovation for PhD. So you can clearly see how many participants have registered in our IP awareness and training program across the country. The map clearly shows the distribution of which states participated. We're very happy to tell you, every state has participated in these activities. So that's the reach AICTE had. So we had also funded the patent filing ecosystem. Even that small fee also AICTE actually reimburses to the students and faculty, and we have created a lot of awareness program on this as well, and we have jointly with the patent registrar also we have done this. So recently, after I took over, we have also converted our regional offices to India's innovation center called Innovation Center. So these are 12 cities in our country. Actually, these were earlier regional offices of AICTE. As we have closed down our regional offices for the approval process and made it completely transparent, single place at Delhi. We don't want any persons for approval to come to AICTE. We have clearly told them, please don't visit us. We will help you online. Online appointments were given, and this year we were able to do that, all that 10,000 institutions without anybody visiting any part of any of our offices, all online, and we have created a digitally. So all these properties we have at 12 locations in our country, Bhopal, Goka, Guwahati, Kolkata, Chandigarh, all of them are being converted into innovation center to create hub and spoke model with top-down and bottom-up approach to explore and expedite technology transfers and IP commercialization. We have already hired technology experts full-time for these positions. So recently we have launched one of these innovation center at Jaipur, but another 11 centers will be also launched soon. They are already ready with both the manpower as well as the infrastructure. Build and nurture a networked system of knowledge generation, technology transfers, and IP commercialization at the local, state, regional, and national levels. We would like to establish strong connection between higher education institutions with industry, startups, and ecosystem enablers to channelize expertise, mentoring, and knowledge sharing. So this is to empower and build the capacity of higher education institutions in technology transfer and IP commercial capabilities. Friends, because of all these efforts, I can tell you today, India comes in 3rd place among the world's most desirable location for technological investments. We have seen even in semiconductor. I'm also the chair of the implementation committee of the semiconductor ecosystem in engineering institutions. Very happy to tell you more than 375 engineering institutions have started VLSI program, BTech in VLSI program. So we are also creating an infrastructure for them now, so that we can provide at least teaching fab for them, so that they can be trained in the teaching fab level, and then they are ready when these industries are ready by next year. So being aware that science and technology are essential for economic prosperity, so modern India has definitely placed a major emphasis on them, and that's where the engineering and technical education is going to be the prime focus. India is ranked as one of the top 5 nations for space exploration, all of you know that, placing it among the top nations in the world for scientific research. India has also retained the 40th position in the Global Innovation Index, jumped from 81 to 40 now. India also moved to 5th rank in the global R&D funding forecast. India ranks 3rd in the world in terms of number of PhDs in science and engineering. And India remains among the top 3 countries in scientific publications as per NSF data. Women participation is also increased. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to tell you, 40% of our students in engineering colleges are girls. So this will change tremendously the culture of research and innovation in our higher education institutions. The gross expenditure on research and development in the country has also been increasing, even though not to the expectation of 6% of GDP, but definitely 2-3 times in numbers it has increased as our GDP is also increasing. So these numbers needs to be augmented. We all know that. So this is very, very important to understand that we have placed an emphasis on research and development, which plays a crucial role in education. The culture of research and education has been taken into schools as well today. In our school itself, we start giving research, innovation, and entrepreneurship startup ideas to our young people. So AICTE also works aggressively to establish industry-academia collaboration. We have taken various initiatives to establish industry-academia collaboration to address skill gaps and foster a future-ready workforce. Friends, we have signed MOUs with big brands like Meta, Cisco, Salesforce, Amazon, Arm India, with clear numbers to be trained through their CSR. I even asked all of those CEOs, why do you like to sign? Because they are looking at our demographic dividend of India. 500 million young people are aspiring to really, become of the engineers or, skilled people for the whole world. So we could serve the whole world. So recently AICTE started the working professionals program for giving an opportunity for all the working professionals, starting from ITI, those who are working, and diploma, engineering or postgraduate. So that force also will really mature in few years to come. There were no opportunities earlier because this Institute of Engineers Part A, Part B program was actually banned. So there were no other opportunities because part-time and evening programs are also closed. So what we have created is a very new working professionals program, which is not a second grade degree, they will be getting a regular degree, but with a flexible timing, attending full classes in the evening using the infrastructure, existing infrastructure of the AICTE institutions and also the faculty. So they will take classes after 5:30 of their office hours and in a flexible way. Instead of taking 4 years for an engineering program, they might take 7 years. So in that way, we have created this working professional program, which is going to transform and bring in large of workforce for India and also skilled people. So friends, today our placement, I have already told you about our internship and placement portal. Skill-based learning also, we have made a mandatory now, and we are providing through our AICTE courses. We have made it mandatory so that in the 40% of the courses can be even the skill courses also. So friends, we all agree that we have to come together, academia, industry, R&D. Innovation is going to be the leader in the future. In recent years, with the vibrant entrepreneurial spirit, a massive pool of skilled professionals have been trained at AICTE. Even the teachers training, we have done large number of teachers training, upgraded to skills. We have brought in new schemes. I urge all of you to see, some of our, programs on our website. But I would like to, before I conclude, I would like to also tell you India's digital transformation has put us also in top of the world. So India's digital transformation is powered by its unshakable belief in innovation and its commitment to speedy implementation. Whether it is India's digital public infrastructure offers very scalable, very secure and inclusive solution, whether it is Aadhaar or CoWIN, UPI, or just some of the examples. Today, we are the largest UPI transaction country in the world with 45% of the share in this. So, friends, aligning with National Education Policy 2020, AICTE has taken various initiatives to foster innovation, startups, and entrepreneurship among students and faculty members across technical institutions in India in order to bridge the gap between the schools and higher education institutions. We also closely work with Atal Innovation Mission of Niti Aayog, partnered with AICTE to increase, the innovation activities in schools. So, as I told you, our innovation center is going to be a mind-boggling change. Now, we are going to provide these core activities of the innovation center activities: innovation and startup repository in higher education, IP repositories institutions, technology assessment and compendium development, technology transfer and IP commercialization. So supplementary activities of these innovation centers, 12 innovation centers of the AICTE, are IP clinics. We are also collated 100 investors. So very recently, we have launched that AICTE investors meet, and where we are trying to provide a gap funding, mentoring support. Along with that, we are going to promotion of idea generation and innovation through our hackathons. So we are India-Singapore Hackathon, Smart India Hackathon, UNESCO India Hackathon. We are the only country conducting hackathon in a very concentrated effort, as a big festival across the country. Okay, so large number of students participate, lot of activities-based learning is happening, and through that very good capacity is also building in these areas. And it could be a revenue generation activities. Many institutions have already looked at that. So specialized training for industries are happening. So our vision plan, friends. So AICTE Bharat, I strongly believe, as an engineer and a civil engineer involved in many large projects like Chenab Bridge as well as Ram Temple Foundation. I strongly believe that India is going to be the leader. So AICTE Bharat is no more a dream, it's a reality. Because today you can see any technology companies, the heads of those technology companies are in Indian diaspora. That means they're all educated in India. We have to remember that their ground thing, they have picked it up all the other things later. But the contribution, which is very clearly visible from Indian young engineers, is very clear. So what we are trying to do at higher education, particularly at All India Council for Technical Education, to play a vital role in nation building and become a hub for innovation and entrepreneurship and economic development. We are, in the next 5 years, we are going to sow the seeds of change. And from 29 to 38, they're nurturing the saplings of this growth. We are going to witness that by 2047. We are going to be the largest economy. There is no doubt in our mind. We have already seen we are the 5th largest economy. We are going to be the 3rd soon. And from there, our numbers, whether it is publication, patents, or startups, okay, we are the largest startup ecosystem today, 125,000, and out of them 125 are unicorns, which brought close to about $450 billion worth money, and generated such a wealth. So by leveraging the strength of innovation and entrepreneurship in technical education, India can emerge as a knowledge capital of the world, attracting the best talent and investment from across the globe. I am very, very positive, and with the numbers what I've clearly shown you, we are in the making of India. Thank you. Namaskar. Jai Hind. Jai Bharat.